Peace, I'm
Say that again.
making brownies with my little ones.
Oh, okay. All right. Did you remember we had an appointment?
Well, I remember it was for one. I didn't realize how time went past. Like, I started preparing the brownies with them like 12:35 or something like that. So I was like, I'm gonna be done. And then like I just realized it was like way after 1.
No worries. Okay, then that's cool. It's interesting because what your spirit guide said to me, I don't know if you are familiar with the way I conduct sessions or whatnot. But we're gonna get into that. But your spirit guide said that she is a mother of many children. So I don't know how many children you have now, or if other people consider you to be their mother, but you do have like this mother-like spirit, and you will do good with having multiple children. I know, I know the headache or whatnot, but she's a mother of many, so I'm feeling more so like this could be like that Oya energy, or rather that Yemaya energy, where you're very nurturing at times, or very even overprotective at times, is what they're saying. Because in any event, that's basically coming through. How many children do you have?
I have 6. One of them
Oh,
is a
hell
creation
yeah.
from 5 years old. So I physically have 5 children, but I have 6.
Oh, hell yeah. Mother of, yeah, the mother of all, yeah, the mother of children. You love children. As a matter of fact, yeah. So you are in perfect alignment. You are destined to have these, even, shoot, if you looking to make more, that will be in your favor. Because I'm not going to say it's your responsibility, but you have reincarnated onto this particular planet to have multiple children, is what your spirit guides are
Wow.
saying. Yes. So you having 6. That's 6. If you flip 6 upside down, that's 9. And Mama Oya, she had 9 children. She was the mother of 9 children. So in any event, when I was dialing your phone, they was like, yeah, she's the mother. She has a lot of children. She's the mother. So
Wow.
yeah, so even if you would like to work with children, even disabled children, is what they're saying. Your spirit guides are saying. Even if you want to work with children that can't learn, or can't read, or can't, something with mental disorder, you would definitely be the one to teach, and rather help them with their condition in any event. Are you familiar with the way I read, or should I just continue to keep going on?
No, I'm not familiar, like, at all. Let me
Okay.
just ask you, what's the name that you said? Mama Oya?
Mama Oya and Yemaya. That's the energy that I'm picking up from you, in
Mm.
terms of the maternal thing, or because they both have that mother of all children type of flow or energy. And you just
Right.
confirm that you know what I'm saying, you just confirm that you have 6 children. 6 is a lot. That's the mother of all children. And that's why I was like,
Right.
even other children that may not be your biological children may see you as their mother as well, because your flow, your spirit is like that Mother Teresa type of energy, type of thing. So Orishas deals with like Ifa, the Ifa spiritual practice. In any event, are you familiar with like Oshun, or that's one of the.
No, I just ran into like, as a matter of fact, you just saying Orisha, like, I just looked that up yesterday. I didn't. I don't know if I've ever heard the term before, but I'm really like searching, spirit. I'm like, trying to heighten my spiritual connection with myself and the world, and I'm trying to learn all about these terms and these
Mm.
past traditions and things like that. So I actually just like looked up Orisha yesterday.
Oh, good.
So I'm not familiar, with everything, but I'm definitely open to it. And once I learn, it just feels familiar to me anyway.
Of course, cause you already you know this information. You just have to activate your memory cells. All of this
Right.
information is not new to you. It's not ancient. It's already within you because you just gotta unlock that DNA, coding within you to just reveal or rather exercise your researching. But it's interesting that you're saying that, and this is what's coming through now. So in any event, when we dealing with the spirit realm and we dealing with Orishas, I personally will recommend that you work with, and I'm gonna tell you, you work with Yemaya or you work with Oya. However, you work with Yemaya when you dealing with healing, when you just want to be on a spiritual heightening flow, when you want to just connect more with the spirit realm, when you want to connect more with your ancestors, especially most likely from your mother's side of the family. Yemaya is one of the deities or entities that you compliment in any event. Now with Mama Oya, we dealing with transition, meaning change. So, and it could be change with family, and it could be change with finance, is what they're saying. So anything dealing with change, and family and your children, you want to work with Oya. If anything is happening, with your children where they have to, go to what they're saying is like go to another school or go, going through a battle or whatnot. Yeah, you want to work with Oya to make this transition very smoothly. Let me just tell you one thing. Your spirit guides are going to begin to tell me things about you from the past, present, and future tense. So I'm going to be flowing between different timelines, your different timelines in any event. So when I speak, it may not be necessarily what's happening currently, what's happening now, but may happen in the near future, or things that have already happened in the past. So just bear with me when I speak. But another thing that's coming up with you, beloved, I'm not sure if you have any type of issues dealing with the digestive system, or if you get like pains in that particular area, like stomach pains or cramps or or something of that nature. But that's coming up with you in terms of dealing and working with your solar plexus. So, and in the event when you go through meditation, and what they're speaking to me is about anger. So anger is definitely, and you may be a person that, snaps very quickly. In any event, I'm going to allow you to express yourself, but these are the messages that's coming through right now. I'm not sure if you are a person that snaps automatically or get angry or get sensitive quickly, but what they're saying is it is affecting your digestive system. So you have to, if you have to work with your solar plexus, and you have to visualize this yellow light, because yellow deals with the soul. You have to visualize this yellow light to build that internal communication with yourself, so that you don't get you don't allow other people to take you out your zone in any event, because anger is coming up. Say that again, my love.
Right. Yes. Yeah. Well, issues that I know that I have if I don't eat right, I really get like gas.
Yes.
Gas pain. But being that I changed from last year, I changed the way that I eat, and I don't get that as much. But when I do choose to eat the wrong things, I definitely do. And I have a hernia, also, my umbilical hernia in the middle of my stomach. And yesterday, like I've been, like I said, I've been working on my spirituality, and my children's father, like he's the only person that really takes me out of my zone. And sometimes my children do, especially when they don't get along with each other. But yesterday I really like snapped out of how I wanted to be. And it was so early in the morning, and I was just very pissed off because, I know that I control what I do. But I did, tell him that he actually took me out of where I wanted to be as far as my spirit. So I definitely I want to be able to not go that way, you know, with my control my anger. That definitely is something that takes me away from where I want to be.
Yes, I feel it. I feel it because my stomach is hurting actually. So I'm feeling it. It's like it's like, you know, when you nervous or you anxious about something, like I'm feeling that, like butterfly
Yes,
butterfly
right.
feel
Shaking.
yeah. So I'm like, it has to be something with you. You know, it has to be something with you with rather one anger, and rather two dealing with the not reproductive system, but dealing with the digestive system is what they're saying. So in order for you to help yourself or reverse that, you want to begin to meditate with the color yellow, and then just visualizing that yellow cleaning you out, you know, down there in the digestive system, as well as citrine. Citrine is coming up with you. Are you familiar with crystals?
Yes, I have a few. I'm not too educated on it, but I do have a couple myself.
Oh, so
Citrine is a crystal.
yeah. Let me give me 1 second, please. Let me get this book real quick.
Okay.
Because this is interesting. There's a message for you here. With this citrine stuff. It has to be a message with citrine and you. Let's get deeper into this real quick. Give me a second. Um, citrine. Okay, here it goes. All right, so citrine, the key words for citrine is manifestation, personal will, mental clarity, and creativity. Citrine deals with the root chakra, sexual and creativity, and solar plexus, which is the third chakra, which I just confirmed to you. Element is fire. Element is fire. The physical is energetic, support digestion. There you go. Metabolism and weight loss. That's the reason why your spirit guide said citrine. So emotional wise, it will stimulate optimism, playfulness, decisive decision in difficult situations. So if you ever find yourself, even like you said with your children father, you know, and you know you got to make a decision in terms of, okay, where do we go next from here? You want to work with citrine. And then on a spiritual level, it enhances creativity. It enhances your creative imagination, manifestation through the walls, or rather through the wills.
That's what I'm working on. It's connected. It connects.
So then,
last night I was meditating. I try to meditate. I don't do it. I don't do it like I rarely do it. I always want to do it and I don't do it because I feel like I don't have, you know, enough peace, or, you know, so it's really about like me just having quiet. And I know there's other ways to meditate, but if I'm home, I don't like to be outside in the cool, so I'd rather do it if I'm home, but I don't have quiet time like that. But last night I put something on. I put like sounds on, like from YouTube. It was supposed to be like for focus and things like that. And I'm actually able to like focus and just have one thought, and it was really like I just was really grateful because I have so much going on in my head, and I need exactly clarity. And I'm creative, and I'm working on myself, so I need to be able to come up with things, songs, and you know, writing and things like that, and definitely having my wills manifested. So like that's all me right there.
Yeah, well, it also goes on to say that citrine opens the inner doors to increase clarity of thought, enhance creativity, and magnified powers of will and manifestation. It is one of the primary stones for the second chakra, the second chakra deals with the the sexual reproductive organs, which deals with the womb, which deals with the mother, which you are. So it deals it for the second chakra and is capable of awakening the powers of creative imagination. It helps one turn towards the time stream from the future, opening the self beyond what has been into the realm of what can be. Citrine, in both natural and heated forms, stimulate imaginations through three portals: the second, third, and sixth chakra. So when we're dealing with the sixth chakra, I do believe, hold on, you got the root, you got the sacral, you got the solar plexus, you have the throat, and you have the pineal gland, which is the sixth chakra, which is the all-seeing eye. So this crystal that your spirit guides is recommending for you is basically like a holistic crystal that you can work with that will help you with multiple different functions, right? So citrine activates the thinking process and enhance mental clarity, as well as visionary functions through which inner images appear. Through the second chakra, citrine stimulates the creative function, the wellspring from which new potentials are born. Through the third chakra, citrine generates the human dynamo of personal will. So it's basically dealing with willpower, in terms of sometimes you will go through a specific situation and you doubt yourself. Doubting yourself is a no in 2017, or rather within this particular life cycle, or rather this particular cycle that we're going through, right? If you doubt yourself, then you do not trust in yourself. So you can't have one without the other. So with you, I feel like what they're saying is she can go far if she don't doubt herself, if you don't have, and so that means that you have to have that willpower, or rather that belief. What is your sign, my love? I'm seeing the number 11 with you.
Leo.
Who?
Leo.
Okay. Oh, fire. Okay, so that's why citrine.
Yes.
That's why citrine resonates with you.
Right.
What is it? What's your numbers?
August the 6th.
August the 6th, you said?
Yeah,
oh,
the 6th, yeah.
August the 6th. Oh, there go that number 6 again. Okay, so 8, so then in 8 plus 6 is 15, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
No, 8 plus 6 is 14.
Oh, 8 plus 6 is 4. You're right. 8 plus 6 is 14. So we're dealing with 5.
I know my life path number is 33.
Oh, 33 vertebrae. So therefore, we definitely dealing with enhancing, or rather, you will. Let me tell you about you real quick. There is known as, in the spinal cord, there is known as 33 vertebrae, right? And those 33 vertebrae deals with 33 different energy frequencies that you have to master in order for your pineal gland to open up. So you are walking a very sensitive path in your life on a spiritual level. This is the reason why, let me tell you something. If you're not on it, and you actually is on it by first getting a reading and now beginning to do this research. So you're elevating your consciousness. But if you do not, or rather if you're not on that path of elevating your consciousness, you're going to be miserable.
I'm going to fall apart. I know.
You're going to fall apart.
I know that.
You're going to fall apart.
I know that.
Yes.
I know that. I know.
Yes, you're going to fall apart.
I've come so, it's time is, an illusion and everything, but from 2014 to now, it seems like I've just zoomed into another level where I never even could imagine. I never had friends who spoke of the things that we're speaking about. I never had family who knew anything about it, and I just went off on my own with how I was feeling in 2014 about life. And everything is just moving me. It's like I'm moving so fast. I don't know where to, like, I try to start a business or think about something like, what do I want to do now? Like, yes, this is what I want to do. And then I learn something else, and then I just change. So it's like I'm just going through like if you could just picture like a path, and I'm just zooming by. So, but I know that the ultimate thing that I have to do is become like excellent in my spirituality. I know that.
Yes.
You know, I even told like the man that I'm with, I was like, I don't want to be with you anymore because I have to work on my spirituality, you know, and I'm still going through things with him, understanding that, but yet I'm still going forward with what I want to do. And I know that it's imperative that I do it. I know that now, just like you said, now is not the time to be playing. When you're getting these messages, you have to move forward with it. And that's why I am continuing. And yes, definitely, that's why I took the opportunity to talk to you. I've been seeing your posts and stuff like that.
Oh. How's you know, I've been getting a lot of feedback, you know, from the posts that I be posting, and I just go with spirit. I always have thoughts that come to mind, and I'm like, let me post this. Let me post this. Let me post this.
Yeah, I've been following you for a while, and it's like for the past couple of days before you had, you know, the reading up, I was actually just like always seeing the next thing that you say, and I've been following you for a while. Sometimes a lot of times I wasn't seeing what you were saying, but lately it's just been, you know, popping up on my timeline, and I'm like, well, I like that. I like her, you know, and you know, and it's crazy. I saw that you was at Nicholas Brooklyn last night, and I was thinking about going there, but I was with my children, and I was like, you know, you could be in there all night, and I knew they wouldn't have kept, you know, they just would have been kind of moody. So I said, let me just, you know, take them home or whatever. But definitely, that's how
I was there last night. The brother Pharaoh did his thing, you know. We was there till like 1:00 in the morning. So
exactly, that's how it is over there.
Yeah, but definitely with you. So actually you are moving away, and you said something that is very mature. You said that you said to the man that you with that I don't think that I could no longer be with you because I need to work on myself. That is an example of growth. That is an example of sacrifice. That is an example of being mature. And that is an example of self-love, because if you don't know yourself and you don't love yourself on a holistic level, there's no way that you can be divine to the man that you claim to be your mate. So right now, again, as I mentioned to you before, your spirit guides is going to tell me things about you from the past, present, and future. You have admit that in 2014 you made this change that, you know what, I'm going to just focus on uplifting my spirituality, or increasing or enhancing my spirituality. This is what this 33 vibration is about. Uplifting the different, or rather not uplifting, but mastering the different frequencies within your spirit level. And this is where the concept of the Kundalini energy comes in at. Are you familiar with the Kundalini energy, my love?
Yes.
Okay, so you have the snakes that intertwines with each other, and once it reaches its highest peak, that's where you see like the pharaohs and the goddesses. They have like the serpents that comes out of their pineal gland. That is known as the Kundalini energy has risen from the base of the tail, or the tailbone, our tailbone, which is the base of our tailbone. Up into the pineal gland. That's when you have become resurrected, or rather illuminated or awakened. Now, take for example the sign of the health sign. You see the health sign. You see where the wings. That's what they're talking about. The 33, or rather the Kundalini energy has risen, so now we are holistically healthy. That's what that means. So with you, and remember when I say you will be sick, you will be ill. So if your ass don't your ass don't continue, yes, if your ass don't get your shit together, you will be ill. So you're already on this journey. You're actually you're actually still in the introduction stage, the beginning stage, and that's the good thing.
Oh my goodness.
That's good, because here it goes. We are in the cycle. We're in a 9 cycle. So this is 2016, yay. So you're completing you're completing the beginning stage of the bigger picture in any event. So continue on with it. Again, working on your solar plex is relevant for you, as well as working with the crystal citrine. And again, not allowing people to take you out your zone, because to the extent that they take you out of your happiness and your bliss, then they won the battle and not you.
That's right. That's right.
So anytime you wanna, let me say something. Anytime you want to scream or shout, you control that energy. You redirect that energy, because y'all Leos, you guys are snaps. Like I said, snap, snap, boom. You know. So in any event, and not only you particular, I'm just speaking in general. You know, with Leos, you got, especially being a fire sign. But in any event, when you feel like there is a rage, or rather a need to react negatively, you want to redirect that energy and bring and center it. That's it. Redirect it, center it, bring it down, and focus on the color yellow.
Okay.
That's a guide that's a step that I can tell you, or rather, a path that I can tell you to do when wanting to reverse certain energies that doesn't complement you spiritually.
Okay. Okay, I got it. I wrote a lot of stuff down.
Well, this session is recorded, my love.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's recorded. So
okay,
say that again.
How would I access it?
Well, I'm gonna upload it. Do you want this session to be private, or you give me permission to publicly publish it on my channel?
I'm fine with it. Yeah, you can publish it.
Okay, so then when I publish it, then I'll just email it or send it off to you.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
And I'll definitely keep in tune and in touch. I really need the someone else.
Yes.
I do have people that I connect with and talk to, but I sometimes I feel like, how am I gonna do all of this stuff on my own? I guess that's where the doubt comes in at, because I'm just moving forward in this ascension of my spirituality, and I don't know, like how you're asking me the terms, like if I know what this means and I know what that means, like I don't talk to people who know these things every day. So it's like, I'm just, if I don't think of something and look it up myself, then it's like I'm not gonna, it's gonna come to me eventually, but it's just like I need to be able to have someone to confirm it, or whatever.
Well, you're just starting. You don't rush the process. Enjoy each and every step of it. That's what I'm going to tell you. Okay. Don't rush the process. Okay. Don't get, overwhelmed. Don't get frustrated, because if you get frustrated, guess what? You're going to have to learn it anyway. Know when you sit your child at the table and be like, I don't give a shit. You can be here all night. You're going to have to learn this anyway. You're going to have to learn it anyway. Right. You're going to have to learn it anyway, so don't get frustrated. We all have to be patient, right? Yeah. Say that again?
Yeah. Be patient. Have patience.
Yeah. Be patient and stop acting like a Leo. Bring that.
I got it. I appreciate you. Thank you so much.
Yes, my love. Bring that water, that mother energy. Let that take over instead of the fire. Let the water take over than the fire at times. All right, my
Right,
love.
right. Mother myself. Yes, yes.
Yes, mother yourself. You'll be excellent at that. Okay,
Thank you.
beloved. I appreciate you. I appreciate you reaching out to me. I'm delighted to, be a part of your journey. And may the creator continue to bless you, my love.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Yes.
I'm grateful for you. Thank you.
Yes, and I always tell my first time clients, feel free to recommend me to anyone that will benefit from my services.
Yes, yes, I definitely will. I don't have many people around me, but I have someone close to me that I would definitely recommend you.
Yeah, well, when you ascend, you're gonna meet other people that are like minded. So it don't have to be now. It could just be in the future. Just letting you know.
Right, right.
Okay.
I know. Okay, thank you so much, and
Yes.
have a beautiful rest of your day and
Yes.
days coming.
Yes, my love. Okay. Create a blast. Bye bye.